Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Convocation Center in California, Pennsylvania, where we have the matchup of the University of Charleston Golden Eagles against your California Vulcans. Today I am joined by my partner, Hunter Garman. Hunter, how are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you, Braxton?
I am doing just wonderful. Today I'm guessing there's a good bit of expectations here set here by both teams. Charleston yesterday also coming up with the win against the Kutztown Golden Bears, and the Vulcans winning yesterday as well. See, as I mentioned yesterday, the Vulcans are slated to be, or at least were voted to be first in the PSAC Western Conference. So quite a lot of some expectations for this year, for this team here.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Vulcans last night, if you managed to catch that, got a very decisive victory against the West Virginia State University Yellow Jackets. That was a pretty crazy game. What do you think, Braxton?
Oh, yeah, it definitely was a crazy game. We definitely saw flashes of greatness from both sides of the ball. A lot of energy in that game for sure for it to be the first game of the season. One player I would definitely like to point out from yesterday for the Vulcans is Sarah Bermudez. Last night going off for 25 points.
Yeah, she was absolutely, it was almost, I wouldn't say truly automatic, but pretty close to it. Like almost every time she had the ball, it was almost guaranteed that it would at least get close to going in, if not go in.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Sarah Bermudez going 7 to 13 from deep last night and 9 of 15 from the field. Seeing a player just go over, just 50% is a great percentage as it is. Going over, just over that is even better. 13 shots, so she definitely did get on a roll last night and kept it going. Definitely.
The Vulcans here looking to snap a 2-game losing streak versus Charleston. If we take a look at the history between these two teams, the Vulcans lead 8-3 in the history versus Charleston. Right now they're on a 2-game loss streak, and their longest winning streak was 5 games. The last matchup was November 12th of 2022, so the Vulcans here looking to snap that 2-game losing streak.
Yeah, I'm guessing they will definitely do everything in their power to do that. Coach Strom with her more so defensive-minded team. As the old heads say, defense wins games.
That's true. Getting ready for tip-off here at the Convocation Center, and we are underway.
Terrell winning the tip over to Shaw. Shaw last night having a game herself, being able to find her and feed her teammates last night. Shaw on the wing. Up top, over to the wing. Terrell for 3. No good. University of Charleston pulling down the rebound.
Yeah, Austin here with the ball, setting up things here, looking to get Charleston going here to start the game.
Over to the wing, top of the key. Drives, kicks to the corner for 3. That shot is good.
Good look there.
First basket of the night for either side.
Cal here looking to pick up the pace. Shaw setting up traffic.
Smith up top finds Terrell. Smith on the cut. The layup is good.
What a cut there. Good move there by Jordan Smith, finding the open lane in the defense, able to get that bucket for Cal.
Up top to Moore. Ball is to the post, stolen by Smith. Smith all alone. Passes it. And the jumper is good by Elisa Young.
Good look there by Smith to find Young there for the short jumper.
Ball stolen by Shaw. Shaw 2 people ahead of her. Shaw passes to Smith, but just out of the reach of Smith, and that is a turnover for the Vulcans.
It was a good look there by Shaw. Unfortunately, ball a little too far outside of Smith's reach there.
Yep. And as we were seeing last night, the energy, they're keeping that momentum, keeping that energy from that game, and so far it's worked for them.
Yeah,
I guess we'll see how they change it up tonight.
Yeah, both teams here looking to keep up tempo, as both teams played really high tempo last night. 3-pointer.
Rebounded by Terrell. Shaw over to Smith. Smith driving, passing it to Terrell. Terrell on the floor, was still able to come up with it. Smith will pull it back and slow it down just a bit. Probably be the first time we've seen in a little bit where the Vulcans have taken the time to set up the offense and haven't gone for the fast breaker, just throwing it around. Shaw with the floater, no good.
Austin now bringing the ball up for the Golden Eagles. Looking to find people, waiting to set up traffic. Moore with the three. Just off the iron there. Someone to point out for the Charleston Golden Eagles is Nia Van Zant. Had a really good game last night versus the Golden Bears of Kutztown. Another person to watch here for this Charleston team.
Shaw gets the ball stolen. Charleston running down the floor. Pass is fumbled. Smith getting the steal. Smith down the wing. Driving, but will now pull it back to see what she has. Shaw up top. And once again, the Vulcans will set their offense. Shaw to the corner. Drive by Lisa Young, but no good.
Yeah, Austin now looking to slow down the Charleston offense. Trying to get something going here for the Golden Eagles.
More up top. Looks down low. Ball thrown back out to the corner. That shot is good.
Good shot there by Taylor Austin. A good look there by Mietrich to find Austin there in the corner for the three-pointer. Now puts Charleston up 6-4 with 6.5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Terrell, high post. Drive. But called for the travel. Just that she did take a few steps there.
Few too many steps there, don't you think, Braxton?
Yeah. Checking in is Paris Stokes, number 11, I believe. Jemiah Naismith.
Yeah, Paris Stokes checking in the game for Austin. Actually, I believe that was Francis.
Ball thrown to the low post. On the cut and the layup. Layup is good.
Yeah, good cut there by Mietrich to find the hole in the Vulcan defense and to get the bucket there for the Golden Eagles.
Mietrich, the 5'8" guard out of Bosnia. Ball thrown in the cut, but just a little mishandled turnover for the Vulcans.
A little too high there. Subs coming in now for California.
Number 24's Bermudez and Williams checking in from last night. Both of them having a game last night and impacting the game in their own way.
Yeah, Bermudez, the one player to watch there for the Vulcans.
Ball in the wing. Nice enough. Fumbled around by Van Zant. Van Zant will be called for the travel. Already in this game, we've had a few turnovers by both sides. Both teams, at least as I'm reading the stats, even with 4 turnovers. Turnovers definitely being a problem for both teams last night, but Vulcans able to limit it compared to their, I'm guessing their opponent last night. Terrell kicking to the corner. Shaw for 3. No good. Ball fumbled around, but Golden Eagles able to come up with it. Smith.
Mietrich now setting up the defense.
Mietrich double teamed. Ball thrown to the corner. Below block. What a move by Naismith, but not exactly able to get it down. And ball thrown up the head to Jordan Smith, one-on-one. Not able to get it down, to go down. But Mietrich coming up with it and pushing it down the floor. Outnumbered, but does not matter. And Mietrich able to take it from coast to coast.
Yeah, good take there by Mietrich. Vulcans now find themselves at a 6-point deficit. Shaw setting up traffic now, trying to get something going here for the Vulcans on the offense.
Bermudez at the wing. Or it's Terrell. Still scanning the defense. Williams had it poked away, stolen by Mietrich. The Golden Eagles once again going down the floor, but pulling it back. Mietrich on the wing. Over to Stokes. Back to Mietrich. Ball thrown to the low post, but just out of the reach of Moore. That'll be a turnover for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, we are now approaching our media timeout. So looking back to last night, as we were talking about earlier, the Vulcans putting up a very impressive win over West Virginia State University, 84-68. As we said before, Bermudez, one of those players to definitely watch. If we look at team totals, the team for Cal Vulcans was 34 of 71 from the field, 8 of 19 for three-point, and 8 of 16 for free throws. And offensive rebounds, they had 13 offensive and 36 defensive rebounds. So very good defensive rebounding team.
Yeah, and out rebounding West Virginia last night. West Virginia being the rebound leaders in their own conference. Mind you, they had 18 and 29, but one thing I'd also like to point out is the field goal percentage by both teams, more so the Vulcans. Vulcans coming up with 47.9% as a team. Shooting almost 50% as a team is just something you love to see, and if you can get your team to do it, it's just...
Yeah, from the field, that's very impressive, especially for a team standpoint. As for Charleston, the team on their win over Kutztown, they were 18 of 56 from the field, 8 of 23 from three-point, and 8 of 13 for field goal with 37 total rebounds, and obviously putting up 52 points in their win over Kutztown.
Charleston's last night showing a game that is more so all around and able to just, I'm guessing, work around whatever issues they might have ran into. That game was close, but as the game started to go, third quarter, started to run away with it. And I believe winning by about maybe double digits. I know for sure they won by.
No, they won by 3.
Won by 3?
Yeah, Charleston won by 3.
Dang, I'm staying corrected. A lot closer than I expected, but shot up top has it tipped, but Bermudez still able to come up with it. Bermudez with the step back 3 off the left iron. But Vulcan's able to come up with it. Layup no good by Harris.
Stokes now taking the time, trying to set things up here for the Charleston Golden Eagles.
Ball through to the corner. Mishandled, but able to come down with it. It's Cruz, but no good. Shot once again over to Williams. Williams with the crossover to the basket. Fouled, and will shoot 2.
Yeah, that foul's going to go against number 1, Haley Moore. Sub coming in now is 24, Clarissa Francis coming in for Moore. Williams here at the line for the Vulcans for 2 shots. Looking to bring this lead down to 4 instead of 6. First one is good. Second shot is good.
Score now 6-10 in favor of the Golden Eagles. Cruz back up top to Stokes. Over to the wing, to the low post, but not quite having it. Ball over to Francis. Looks underneath, but wasn't able to get it. Ball stolen by the Vulcans. Shaw now up the floor.
Yeah, as you can see, the Vulcans playing heavy man defense. Charleston looking at the same. Playing soft zone, it looks to be.
Bermudez over to Shaw. Over to Young. The layup, no good, but able to get her own rebound and score.
Yeah, that's one thing the Vulcans were pretty good at last night, and that was getting their own offensive rebounds.
Naismith up top. Over to the corner to Stokes. Stokes drives. Layup's good.
Charleston now showing a little bit of pressure up the court. Shaw directing traffic, has that tipped away.
Yeah, stolen, but Golden Eagles will pull it back. Now the defense is set for the Vulcans. Francis up top. Oder Van Zandt. Van Zandt driving.
And 1.
Called for the charge. That will go the other way.
Oh, I didn't catch it was a charge. I thought it was an and one.
We had quite a few offensive fouls last night in the Vulcans game against West Virginia. I'd probably even dare I say more offensive fouls than there were defensive fouls. Bermudez on the wing, back to Shaw. Back to Bermudez again. Golden Eagles covering Bermudez quite close. I'm assuming they watched some film from last night. Shaw's jump shot is no good, but pulled down by Harris. Shaw up top and scanning the floor for three. Ball tipped, but Harris able to get it, recover and score. Great offensive presence by Harris, and it's not the first time she's done that tonight.
Yeah, it was a good look there by Harris to recognize the ball was tipped and able to get there and get the rebound and put up for the 2 points.
Stokes guarded by Bermudez. Stokes picks up her dribble for the Mitrick. Francis will hand it back to Stokes. Both teams setting up their offense. Stokes double teamed, but Mitrick for three. Off the left iron, no good.
Play clock now is dead. And they're going to get a blocking foul. That's going to go against Paris Stokes for the block. Some subs are going to come in now. Looks like Taylor Austin is going to come in. And also number 14, Kylie Graham coming in now for the Golden Eagles. 7 seconds left on the clock for this first quarter. So no play clock.
Bermudez up top. Looks to a short corner to Harris. Harris pulls up short. 1 second on the clock. Mitrick got off too late. Wouldn't really matter if it went in anyway. All right, score at the end of the first quarter, 10-12 in favor of the Charleston Golden Eagles. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back on the PSAC network, CUTV and CUTV Sports 1.
Come on out to the Convocation Center and support men's and women's basketball for the 2023-2024 season. The Vulcans are looking to put the PSAC on notice this year after both teams are picked towards the top of the preseason conference rankings. There will be 13 men's games and 16 women's games at home. Follow calvulcans.com for any update. All games will be live on CUTV Sports 1 and the PSAC network.
Come out, our team's going to be very exciting. We have a lot of good players. I think we play the game the right way, very up-tempo. I think we're going to be able to score some points. I think our defense is going to be great. Our guys have great energy.
Come to our games. I think once you get here, you'll really like what you see. I think it's exciting. These players put in a ton of time, a ton of effort to put out a good product on the floor. And like I said, I think it's super exciting, and you really want to come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Convocation Center in California, Pennsylvania, where the score is 12-10 in favor of the Charleston Golden Eagles. So far, this game has been back and forth. Teams pretty even in most categories, are pretty similar, especially in turnovers, as turnovers last night was definitely an issue for both teams, but Vulcan still able to come out on top. Austin taking the ball, handing off to Mitrick. Over to Cruz. Back to Mitrick. It looks like we will have a foul call underneath. I'm assuming it was holding of some sort.
Let's go. Sorry, I forgot to put my mic down. The foul's going to go against Ayanna Williams for the Vulcans.
Goes over to Austin. Graham up top. We're driving to the baseline, but picking up her dribble. Austin making a move. Looks like we'll have another offensive call.
Call's going to go against Kylie Graham for the Golden Eagles.
And so far what I've seen is these refs have not played about offensive fouls at all and have not let the offense get away with anything.
Yeah, pretty tight calling game here.
Terrell at the top of the key. Over to Williams. Williams making a nifty move. Just not a pass over to Smith. Excuse me, not Miss Smith, Harris. Just not able to come up with it.
Yeah, tried to find Harris down low. Unfortunately, it didn't look like they were on the same page there as the ball goes out of bounds. Austin now directing traffic, looking for the screen.
So double screen set up for Cruz. Cruz covered. Moore for three. Yes.
Good shot there by Haley Moore. Getting the other 3 points now. The Golden Eagles extend their lead by 5 now.
Williams over to Young. At the foul line is Terrell. And she will pull up. Yes. Using her height to her advantage. Austin being double teamed. We'll find more. Over to the corner, Mitrick. Pump fake, but the ref will say she stepped out of bounds.
Sub coming in now for the Vulcans. That's number 4, Nina Shaw, coming in for Alicia Young. The Woobirds out for the Golden Eagles. Something we heard a lot of during the Kutztown game.
Williams over to Bermudez. Bermudez not really finding any space. Terrell, shot is short. Young with the hustle, but right to the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, right to Cruz.
Cruz coming down the floor, throws it to Austin. Austin will pull it back. Over to Moore. Closely guarded. Fumbled with it. Still able to retain possession. Over to Cruz. Cruz making a move, but losing it on the handle. Shaw coming up with the steal. Take it to the middle of the floor. Has Terrell with her, but will pull it back wisely.
Yeah, letting the offense get down the court.
Harris over to the corner. Terrell for three. Just a little too strong. Williams with the offensive rebound. Over to Harris, and one. Nice little offensive sequence there for the California Vulcans, being unselfish with the ball and getting rewarded for it.
Yeah, foul's going to go against Kylie Graham there on the Golden Eagles. Some subs coming in now for both teams. Harris now looking to make this a 3-point play to tie up the game.
Vulcans last night shooting 50% from the free throw line. That foul shot is good.
And just like that, it's a tie game now. Score 15-15 even with 7:22 left in the first half of this game.
Austin will bring the ball up the floor. Golden Eagles will set up their offense. Austin picking up her dribble, in trouble. Well, able to find Mitrick. Mitrick driving to the hoop. Able to find the corner. High post spin move, but greatly contested. Golden Eagles able to come up with it, driving to the basket, kicking it out to Taylor Austin. No rim, and that will be a shot clock violation.
Yeah, good defense there by the Vulcans. Able to corral the Golden Eagles and not let them get the shot off in time to force that turnover.
Yep.
Charleston now showing pressure up the court. It's Austin on Shaw.
Shaw over to Smith. On a whole bunch of Bermudez for three. No.
It's going to be a foul. It's like a push on Haley Moore.
Yep. Moore did have position. She had to kind of go out of her way to push the legs out of Terrell, kind of undercut her in a way. So good eye by the ref, because I probably wouldn't have said any more than that.
Yeah, I don't think I would have caught that one, but good call there by the ref.
Terrell, low post, layup, just rolled off the rim.
Yeah, shots aren't falling for the Vulcans. Charleston now picking up the tempo.
Austin putting the pressure on Williams. Williams will be called for the hand check. Over to check in is Alicia Young.
Yeah, Young checking in for Williams here. Charleston will get the ball underneath the net.
Ball over to Moore. Back to the corner. Austin hesitates, pulls up for three. Rolls off. Offensive rebound, Eagles. No good. Ball thrown up to Shaw. Shaw, slow it down.
Shaw now directing traffic, trying to get something going here on offense for the Vulcans.
Smith finding the cutting Terrell, but Terrell just mishandled it. Ball tipped off the Golden Eagles' hands. Will stay Vulcan ball.
Yeah, just a little bit too far out of Deja Terrell's reach. We know she has a far reach, but just a little too far out there.
Yeah, these teams, a little bit of a miscommunication, or just Vulcan's not quite able to gather the ball. Then again, this is the first time we've really seen only the second game with this whole unit of Vulcans. So this is to be expected, and this will be another turnover on the Vulcans.
Yeah, turnover is the one thing that we said before keeps haunting both teams.
Vulcans with now 11 turnovers on the night, or on the day, excuse me, as compared to the Golden Eagles' 8. Austin over to Mitrick. Mitrick wide open for 3. Off the front iron, no good. Ball got grabbed by the Eagles. They will just dive on it, and it will be a jump ball.
Possession arrow in favor of the Vulcans. So it'll be Vulcan ball. Austin staying up court to provide that pressure.
Vulcan's defense doing a decent job of keeping the Golden Eagles somewhat uncomfortable, now able to tie the score as they were down by a little under double digits earlier in this game. Smith on the short corner, flipped over to Young, and layup's good. Nice find by Smith.
Yeah, it was a good find there. Young with the quick layup to score, giving the Vulcans the first lead of the night. Pass stolen there by Bermudez.
Bermudez slowing it down just a bit, finding Smith. Smith juggling over to Terrell. That layup is good.
Vulcans starting to find a little bit of a rhythm here. See if they can keep it going.
Van Zandt with the fake. Over to the corner to Moore. Moore driving. Layup. No good. Off the backboard. Good defense by Terrell. Bermudez with it up the floor now. Over to Smith. Vulcans will once again slow it down, which is quite different from what we've seen last night. Most of the points seem to just come off of fast breaks by both teams.
Yeah, definitely this game is a little bit slower. Bermudez drains the three-pointer.
That is Bermudez's first basket of the day. Vulcans will look to get her going if they really want to crack this lead wide open. Over to the corner, Mitrick drives.
Shaw. Lost the ball there. Shaw on the break.
Shaw one-on-one pull-up. Off the backboard, no good. On one of the quicker shots we've seen tonight. Both teams, more often than not, even though having the fast break, opting to pull it out. Little battle underneath there by Moore and Terrell. Mitrick for 3. Just short. Terrell will pull down the rebound. Terrell using her size and length to create space. Shaw down low to Terrell. Just missing the layup. Contested by the Golden Eagles. Naismith able to throw her off. Austin throwing it down low to Moore. That layup is good.
Sug now. Coach Strom calling a timeout. This is also going to be me a timeout. Looking ahead for the schedule here for the Vulcans. Obviously, today they're playing Charleston. Duh. November 16th, so Thursday night coming up here. The Vulcans have 2 more games at home. They have Davis and Elkins, and then Lincoln on the 20th of November. Then they have 3 away games at Bowie State, Millersville, and Shepherd. Then Fairmont State, Shippensburg, and Lock Haven all come to the Convocation Center. Then they're at Mansfield, and then they're at home versus Westchester, Gannon, and Seton Hill. Then they go to Slip, Clarion, at home versus Pitt, Johnstown. Then they're away at Mercyhurst and IUP, at home versus Edinboro. Then they're at Gannon and Seton Hill. Then they're at home versus Slip, Clarion, at Pitt, Johnstown, Mercyhurst, then IUP at home. And finally, to finish off the season, they are away at Edinboro. So pretty decent schedule here for the Vulcans. I don't know. It should be an interesting schedule this season.
Yeah, definitely an interesting schedule. As year in, year out, develop new talents. Players get better. You lose certain talent. You lose seniors and whatnot. It's always a wonder to see how teams will respond and how they're able to change and mold from that.
Yeah, I do have one question for you, Braxton. If you are Charleston's bench, what are you talking over right now, being down 5 with 3 minutes left in the half?
Right now, just trying to tell them to calm down on offense and to pick it up on defense, as they've let a few wide open layups from the Vulcans.
So a little bit of a personnel change here for the Vulcans. Angel Henry now at point guard, giving it off to number 23, Alicia Harris.
Henry making her first appearance, as she did not play last night, at least to my knowledge.
Going to get a blocking foul here. Foul's going to go against Paris Stokes. It's going to be Vulcan's ball underneath the net.
Angel Henry on the inbound. Young able to recover, but
jump ball called. Possession arrow in favor of the Golden Eagles. It'll be Golden Eagle basketball now.
Seems like Henry's first shot attempts. Henry, the 5'8" freshman out of Aliquippa, PA. Over to Garcia. Garcia back to Naismith. On the drive. Layup. It's good.
Yeah, it was a good drive there by Stokes. Henry now with the ball. Setting up traffic here for the Vulcans. Looking to get something going here in the final 2 minutes and 20-some seconds of this first half.
Bermudez thinking of a three, but throwing it down low to Harris. Harris on the drive.
And
fouled in the basket.
The foul. Good drive there by Harris. Drawing the foul. They're going to get Clarissa Francis on the foul. Harris now looking to get the three-point play here for the Vulcans to make their lead 6.
7 points so far in the game. Foul shot is short. Now making her 1 of 2 from the line tonight.
Charleston picking up a little bit of tempo here.
Stokes with a nice jab step and move, but ball blocked by Harris. Stokes going down hard, slow to get up. Young over to Smith and a layup.
What a look there. What a fast break by the Vulcans. You could probably hear the crowd ecstatic. Defense now picking up for the Vulcans. Layup there is good.
Van Sant muscling her way for the basket. And a much-needed basket with the momentum shift here that last play sequence has caused.
Yeah, Van Zandt, that one player that we said yesterday was the one to watch for the Golden Eagles. Bermudez now.
What a pass by Bermudez, and the basket is good.
The fake jumper and the feed. What a play there by the Vulcans. And a good look there by Bermudez.
Bermudez being the three-point threat she is, as we've seen yesterday, able to pull the presence of the Golden Eagles, and what a find. Up top is Francis. Still looking, searching, and will be called for the 5-second violation. Vulcans basketball.
Yeah, great defense there by the Vulcans. Able to force that 5 seconds. Sub now for Charleston, number 13, Mietrich, who usually wears 31, checking into the game for number 12, Van Zandt.
They kind of just decided to switch your numbers around.
Well, I think it's just for this game.
Yeah.
Or these 2 games here.
Harris up top, over to Young. Young, bothered by Francis. In the corner is Bermudez, and that shot is good. Bermudez' second 3 of the night, or of the afternoon.
Yeah, Vulcan offense starting to click here. Harris finding Bermudez there. Bermudez finally starting to look like she did last night, finding the threes and draining them now. About a 1 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock here.
Stokes the Golden Eagles will seem to hold for the last shot. Making a move, the basket and the foul by Naismith. Jordan Smith tried to take a charge, just getting over there just a bit late.
Yeah, unable to get her feet set for the charge. Gets called for the foul. Naismith here looking to make this a three-point play for the Golden Eagles.
Ball
in
rolls
and out.
3 seconds left on the clock.
Oh,
and a
just
turnover
too high.
by Alicia Young. Definitely not something you want here. 2 seconds left in this game. Golden Eagles will try to look to take the last shot here. Vulcans bring in the pressure and try to keep it on the other half. Mitrick for three, a half-court shot. Just missed off the right side of the backboard.
Nearly had it there. So your score at the end of the half, California 31, University of Charleston 23. We're going to take a commercial break. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to CUTV, CUTV Sports 1 and the PSAC Network and 91.9 FM, your home for the Vulcan Sports Radio Network.
Are you a Penn West California student looking to get involved in media? You have two great choices, and for both, all majors are welcome. CUTV is the home for Vulcan Sports. Be a part of 80-plus live games both home and on the road. We're looking for announcers, camera operators, graphic operators, and much more. There are also opportunities to develop your own shows. Go to our YouTube page, CUTV Sports 1, and see all of the content. WCAL Radio gives you the opportunity to play your music and develop your own show. Be heard locally over the air in a 40-mile radius and worldwide online. That's 91.9 FM, Power 92. SAI Media of CUTV and WCAL. Get out, join up, be seen, and be heard.
Welcome back to the Convocation Center, in California, Pennsylvania.
You almost said Conversation Center.
At this rate, it might as well be. Not much goes on here other than occasional games.
Wow.
Wow. The score being 31 Vulcans, 23 Golden Eagles. While at this half, while we have time, we want to take a look at these stats. One thing to point out is the field goal percentage so far in this game. Both teams shooting somewhat pretty decent to start the start pretty much in the game. Both Vulcans shooting 41.9% from the field, with Charleston shooting 43.5%.
Yeah, the one thing to point out though for California is with field goal is if you look at the first quarter, they were shooting 26% from the field, and then the second quarter they were 56.3% from the field. So a big difference there. And then for Charleston, the opposite. First quarter they were shooting 5 of 10 from the field goal, and then 5 of 13. So basically the opposite switch. I mean, as we saw in the first half, that swing of momentum. Towards the end of the game. Yeah, in total, Cal is 13 of 31 from the field, 2 of 7 from the 3, and 3 of 4 from the charity stripe, and also they have 18 total rebounds. And what about Charleston?
Charleston rebounds, it took me a little bit. Charleston 14 rebounds on the day, so Vulcans up ahead in that category with 4 free throw, like 2 key components, and if you ask me, that definitely contribute to wins is your rebound numbers and definitely your free throw percentage. If you can keep those both up and limit your opponents, I'd say not much you can possibly do about free throws, but if you can limit your opponent's rebounds, for sure, you're definitely in good shape.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if we look at Charleston's free throws, they are 0 for 1. So they haven't been to the line that much, and when they were, they had missed the shot. They're 3 of 11 from 3 and 10 of 23 from the field. So a little bit of a slow start here for Charleston, especially last game. This is unlike them compared to last game.
Yeah. Anytime you can keep, let's say in terms of field goal percentage, both teams, I had the stat for yesterday's game for the Vulcans. As a matter of fact, I have it right here. Vulcans, as a team, shooting 47.9% the whole game. Anytime you can keep your team, your shooting percentage as a team above 40%, that seems like it's a good day in my books. 50% is an excellent field goal percentage, if you ask me. If a single player can get that good, but the closer you can get your team to that, even better.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, even last night, Cal shooting 50% from the free throws. As you said before, free throws are a very important part to winning games because free throws sometimes can make or break the game.
Yeah, Vulcans, I will assume, would hope the Vulcans look to improve on that. Teams generally who shoot 70% as a team from the foul line generally win more games. But I'll say we weren't a whole bunch of really opportunities for them, but yesterday in that category, but they're equally just as important. And as we go underway here, Harris will throw it into Shaw. Shaw over to Smith. Shaw on the wing will find Young on the cut. And right out of the gate, the Vulcans score.
Yeah, good cut there by Young. Going basically a full loop to find the cut there in the defense and get the points.
Yep. Golden Eagles setting up their offense. Mitchell, the wing 3, just left short. Ball batted around. Vulcans come up with possession. Shaw coming down the floor over to Young. Back to Shaw. Vulcans throwing it down. Young losing the ball. Smith tried to save it, but stolen by the Eagles. Left wide open for the layup is Van Zant.
A little bit of a miscommunication there. Young wasn't ready for the pass back.
Yeah, now this team pretty much not playing too many games together. Shaw hitting that corner 3. But as this team plays together more and more, you hope the chemistry comes with it.
Yeah, I think I heard as the PA announcer here, I think he said it was actually a deep 2. Foot might have been on the line.
Francis up top, over to Austin. Foul by Harris. going after the ball, but hitting the deck. Kind of grabbed Austin as she went down.
Yeah, a little bit of a reach there. As you can see, Coach Kelly for Charleston Eagles a little bit animated on the sideline. And as we saw before, not happy with the start. So
Yeah.
see if Charleston gets anything going here.
Ball pass to Francis. Francis up top again. A little bit of pressure. Mitrick for three. A little bit too strong. Young will let it go out. Will be Vulcan ball on the sideline.
Sub now for the Golden Eagles. It's Paris Stokes coming in for Taylor Austin.
Referee talking to Harris just a little bit. Shaw will once again bring the ball up the floor. Over to Young. Up high is Smith. Smith takes a screen by Terrell. Terrell at the foul line. Just throw it back to Shaw. Harris drives to the basket. Yes.
Easy layup there by Harris. Vulcans now showing a little bit of pressure.
Good things coming to those who wait as the Vulcans just let their offense run, able to capitalize on it. Smith staying tight on Stokes. Stokes double teamed over to Francis. Ball was thrown around. Mitrick to the corner. Ball looked just offline. Harris with the ball will pull it back. Finds Shaw at the half court mark.
Shaw now setting up the offense, directing traffic a little bit here.
Smith give and go from Terrell.
Oh.
Stolen by Moore. Good hands by Moore.
Yeah, it was a
Mitrick
good look.
on the layup.
And it was good. Yeah, it was a good look there by the Vulcans. Fortunately, Moore was right there. As we said, good hands. Able to swat that down.
Smith with the hook shot in the lane. Just a bit too strong. Mitrick with the rebound. Mitrick driving the floor. Will pull it back over to Stokes for three. Offline. Terrell fouled on the rebound. Believe that foul will be put on Moore of the Golden Eagles. That's exactly who the foul is on. Williams checking in for Terrell.
Yeah, Haley Moore now with 3 fouls, so in a little bit of foul trouble here. But not quite there yet.
Shaw up top, closely guarded by Stokes. Shaw with the pass fake, the layup, yes! Good little move by Shaw for the layup.
Yeah, good move there by Shaw to fake the pass and then take it and finish the drive.
Ball up top, Van Zandt looks down low, ball stolen by Williams. Falcons going down the floor. Williams with the hesitation, the basket and the foul.
It's a good take there by Williams to finish the drive and draw out the foul. Looks like it's going to go against number 15. I stand corrected. It was on number 11, Jamia Nesmith. Williams now making a look, or looking to make this a 3-point play. And it's good.
Williams last play able to, just the slightest hesitation, throwing the Golden Eagles off and able to score. Cruz on the wing. Back up top to Nesmith. Over to Stokes. Stokes yet to use a dribble. Being harassed by Young. Not much to go. And I believe we will have a foul call. And that's exactly what it is.
Foul's going to go against Jordan Smith on the Vulcans. It's going to be Charleston's ball right in front of the bench.
And will be Smith's second foul of the night. No one on either side really in foul trouble. I guess closest being 3 from at least what we see on the scoreboard. Moore up top. Back over to Stokes. Stokes looking for Moore in the cut, but Moore just not ready. Young over to Shaw. Shaw's getting the screen from Williams. Tried to throw it to Williams. Pass was broken up. Harris getting the loose ball, but ball just left short.
Sub now coming in for the Golden Eagles. It's going to be Kylie Graham coming in for Haley Moore. Harris's jump shot a little bit short there.
Yeah. I'm guessing when you're left that wide open, you kind of just throws you off. Ball stolen by Harris, just stolen right from the hands of Graham. Oh, but blocked by Graham. Great hustle there by Graham, giving up the turnover, but able to hustle back and stop the shot by Harris.
Yeah, I guess you could say Graham took that a little bit personally there, having the ball just completely stolen out of her hands and able to block the shot.
Harris fouled. She will head back to the line.
Foul's going to go against Kylie Graham. That's her third foul now.
Score 42-27. Not too much of a difference in terms of fouls by either team. Golden Eagles with 3 in the quarter and Vulcans with 2. That first shot is good. And we'll give Harris 12 points, being the leading scorer right now for the Vulcans. And the second foul shot is also good.
Clarissa Francis now coming in for Kylie Graham for the Golden Eagles. Vulcans lead now up to 17.
Stokes left wide open, ball just left short, but Cruz with the rebound, but maybe able to score, and the foul will go against Stokes.
Sub now coming in. Looks like it's going to be a timeout. It's going to be immediate timeout. So looking at the Charleston schedule, after this game, they're still on the road. They head to Gainan University on November 15th. Then they head to Concord. And then finally they're at home at November 21st against Glenville State. Then they are at home against Emory and Henry College. And then they're back on the road to Frostburg for an MEC conference competition. Then they're at home versus Fairmont State, West Liberty, and then they travel on the road again to Wheeling University. Then they travel all the way to Edinburgh, and then they're at home versus the University of Virginia College at Wise. Then they're at Salem University. Then they're at home versus Notre Dame College. Then they're at home as well against West Virginia Wasteland. Then they're at Davis and Elkins. Then at home versus Concord, West Virginia State University, Wheeling University, and then they're away at West Liberty, Fairmont State, at home against Frostburg, then away at Notre Dame College again, then at home versus Salem, away at West Virginia Wasteland, then at home versus Davis and Elkins, at Glenville State, and then the round off, they're away at West Virginia State University. So pretty decent schedule for both teams. As we said during the first half, we went over Cal's schedule. So a pretty decent schedule for both teams. It'll be interesting to see how both teams fare in their respective conferences.
Yeah, for sure. Man, not to pick, but imagine having the college name Notre Dame College.
Yeah.
And having to tell people it's not the actual Notre Dame. I guess it's like this.
I mean, it's
us.
like us, yeah.
Have to tell people, oh, I got a cow, but
not in California.
Yeah. Shaw with the ball up top over to Williams.
Yeah, as we get back underway here.
Harris taking the pass, but Williams will put it on the floor. Fine Shaw up top. Shaw faking the three. Being called for the charge. Mitrick setting and taking that foul. Putting her body on the line.
Yeah, getting her feet set, putting her body on the line to draw the charge foul.
Austin over to Cruz. Cruz for three. Off the left side. Ball over to Shaw. Finds Young. Shaw will set up the offense. Williams driving. Pulling up. Yes.
Quick step back jumper there by Williams. Vulcans bring a little bit of pressure. Charleston looking to push up tempo, try and get things going.
Man, in my opinion, jump shot being a lost art in the game of basketball, just rising up and shooting over top of the defender when you can.
Called for the travel. Just Cruz.
Yep.
Bermudez now coming in for Alicia Young. But yeah, as you were saying, the pull-up jumper, almost a lost art form in basketball. You don't see it too much. Most people are just trying to drive, get the easy points. But you can't go wrong with just a standard pull-up jumper.
Yep.
And if you can hit those mid-range, it's points galore.
Yep. Smith in the corner, throwing cross court to Bermudez. Bermudez wide open. Ooh, just off the mark.
Just off the back of the iron.
Kind of already expected Bermudez just to hit that, left that wide open. Even though we've only seen her one game, it's just potential she's shown is already pretty high.
Well, it's not even that. We saw what she could do at Clarion before she transferred here, and she was still hitting those threes. Reminds me of, as I was saying before in some of the other games, well, the game we watched last night, I was telling our producer Gary, I was saying she reminds me a little bit of Hallie Harrington last year.
Yep, Hallie Harrington being one of last year for the Vulcans, being one of the top three-point shooters on the team. They may have been ranked somewhere in the PSAC, not 100% sure, but Austin double teamed and is able to get out of and find Francis. Ball back to the corner. Back up top to Austin. Getting the screen from Francis. Undoing. Step back shot. Blocked by Gilliard, I believe. Floater by Shaw off the mark. But Harris able to come out with it. Back to Shaw for three. Ooh, short. Looks like it will be another foul call on Harris. And that puts the Golden Eagles in the bonus.
As you said, with that foul, the Golden Eagles are now in bonus. So Naismith at the line for two. So looking to add some points to the board. First one is up and good.
Young look back at the table. So she will check back in. And I'd just like to say something, not for those, I'm not sure who all would care, but this was recently done in the high school, at least in terms of high school sports, from what I know, just in the PIAA, which is a high school. As a layup by Williams is good. They took a book from the girls' college basketball, and it took double bonus to 5 fouls in a quarter, as well as the Golden Eagles on the fast break score.
Both teams starting to pick up a little bit of tempo here.
Williams up top to Gilliard.
First time we've seen
Finds
Gilliard
Harris
in for the
Gilliard.
Vulcans. As she puts up that layup.
Good. Give and go seeming to be working for the Vulcans so far today.
Yeah, Talia Gillard, her first appearance in a game and her first points.
Nesmith over to Austin. Back to Nesmith. Francis back to Nesmith. Short corner shot. Ball left short. But flying over for the rebound is Van Zandt. Her and Bermudez will get tangled up and will be a jump ball.
And the possession arrow is in favor of the Golden Eagles. So it will be Charleston ball underneath the net. Some subs coming in for the Golden Eagles as well as the Vulcans. Vulcans currently up by a full 20 points.
Ball thrown into Francis, but back to the corner to Austin. Austin making a move. Ball short once again, but Francis with the offensive rebound. Back up top, and they will pull it back up. Mitrick up top. Gilliard will be called for the hand check. Or the forearm, whatever the ref wants to call it. I forgot once again they will be at the line. Mitrick 6 points tonight. That foul shot there making it 7.
And Mitrick here looking to bring the lead of the Vulcans down to 18. And it is good. The score now 50-32 in favor of the Vulcans with 1 minute and 20 left in the third quarter of this game.
Gilliard covered. Almost stolen, but give and go from Harris back to Gilliard, and once again scoring off the give and go.
Yeah, the give and go there. The Vulcans have been doing that a lot this game, and also they were doing it a lot last game against WVSU. Charleston now looking to set things up here.
Van Zandt on the wing finds Francis. Francis layup off the mark. Henry looks to the corner, finds Gilliard. Gilliard for three. Ooh, short. The layup by Harris also missed. Ball pulled down by Van Zandt, and Van Zandt pushing it down the floor. Decides to pull it back. Finds Austin. Ball tipped by Henry. Good hands by Henry to throw all that off, and Harris all the way to the basket, fouled by Mitrick. We'll head to the line once again.
Good drive there by Harris. Deciding to finish all the way, ends up drawing out the foul as Deja Terrell now checks into the game. Looks like it was going to be for Harris, but has to wait because Harris is taking the foul shots.
Harris already with being the free throw leader, I guess, tonight. Shooting 4 free throws, going 3 for 4, 75%. Harris with 13 points, the leading scorer of the Vulcans right now making that 14. One thing I've noticed about this Vulcans offense here last year and so far in yesterday's game and this game, it seems like you have a different point leader every night.
Yeah, Vulcans like to spread the wealth around, especially for points, as Deja Terrell now checks into the game for Harris. Harris Stokes now
Shot clock
traffic.
off. 17 seconds left in the quarter. Stokes over to Mitrick. Mitrick will pull it back. Drives. Somehow able to retain possession. Reverse layup just off the mark. Williams pushing it down the floor. 3 seconds left. Williams just losing it on the handle. Gilliard able to come up with it, but just shooting it from behind the backboard. They ain't able to do much. Score 54-32 at the end of the third quarter. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back on the PSAC Network, CUTV, and CUTV Sports 1.
Come on out to the Convocation Center and support men's and women's basketball for the 2023-2024 season. The Vulcans are looking to put the PSAC on notice this year after both teams are picked towards the top of the preseason conference rankings. There will be 13 men's games and 16 women's games at home. Follow calvulcans.com for any updates. All games will be live on CUTV Sports 1 and the PSAC Network.
Come out. Our team's going to be very exciting. We have a lot of good players. I think we play the game the right way, very up-tempo. I think we're going to be able to score some points. I think our defense is going to be great. Our guys have great energy.
Come to our games. I think once you get here, you'll really like what you see. I think it's exciting. These players put in a ton of time, a ton of effort to put out a good product on the floor. And like I said, I think it's super exciting, and you'll really want to come back.
All right, we are back at the Convocation Center. The Vulcans lead the Golden Eagles here in California. I said one thing we left the end of the quarter saying the Vulcans, like as you said, like to spread the wealth. Bermudez being one of the leading scorer last night, but now Harris being the leading scorer so far in this game. And it's not that they're just not capable, or Harris also putting in work last night, but I guess it's just nice to have more than one person to rely on when it comes to scoring.
Yeah, definitely. As you were saying before, one thing that Vulcans did last year and this year starting off is they like to spread the ball around, spread the wealth, make sure everyone gets points. Block call there. Looks like it's going to be against number 5, Garcia.
Henry going to the line. Henry really having yet to put a shot up. Her first foul shot left short. Henry's second free throw is good. Now putting her on the board. All Vulcan players, at least everyone that has gone in, is now scored. Stokes bringing the ball down. Drives past Henry, but a floater just rolls off the rim.
Yeah, good strong
Henry.
rebound there by Bermudez.
Henry pulling it back. Bermudez left alone for three. Couple steps back. Just rolling off the rim, no good. Mitrick pulling down the rebound and pushing it down the floor. Started to pass it, finds the corner. Shot is short. Terrell, nice box out and able to pull down the rebound. Henry over to Williams. Terrell. And we will have an off-ball foul against the Golden Eagles.
Another foul on Garcia for the Golden Eagles. It's going to be her second already in this quarter. And she's subbed off now.
We'll have a new Vulcan checking in. Kamaya Williams, the 5'11 freshman out of Pittsburgh, PA, Obama Academy. It'll be the first time we see her in action. Terrell's shot, no good. Jump ball.
And that possession error will be in favor of the Golden Eagles. As you said, a new Vulcan checking in. Also a new Golden Eagle checking into the game. Number 15, Nakia Baumgartner-Ferguson for the Golden Eagles.
Ball is tipped by Henry. Ball will go out of bounds. Golden Eagles will keep possession. Vulcans keeping their hands pretty active in the passing lanes, not giving up too many easy passes for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, Vulcans not making this easy for Charleston.
Stokes over to Moore. Moore driving. A little half spin, having to pick up her dribble. Moore making a little move when able to get the basket.
As you might have heard, the crowd wanting a travel call is not going to get it.
Terrell in the high post and back to Gilliard, and again, it's been a few times we've seen that exact give and go. Timeout called by the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, Coach Kelly not too happy with what's going on. If you're Charleston, what are you talking over right now in the huddle?
Right now, probably just picking up the defense. Offense is not a for sure thing. Some days you're on, sometimes you're off, but defense as well, and effort is always one thing you can always give. But Golden Eagles have yet to really respond to that give and go, especially on the high post with Terrell. And we've seen it already a few times, and it seems like they scored almost every single time they've done it.
Yeah, that give and go, such a huge tool for the Vulcan offense. Having Deja Terrell back this year really helping out with that. Have a big body at the high post, able to get the ball up high and then dish it down low to the person on the cut. The one thing that, playing basketball as I was younger was the one thing that my coach always stressed about was that give and go, such a viable option to score points. And as you can see, the Vulcans using it here to their advantage.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Definitely a more so, I guess, would you call it definitely a more fundamental part of the game. Fundamentals are so important. Forget the flashiness, but if you have fundamentals, you probably have the chance to stay within any game.
Yeah, and that's the one thing that makes a good team is, yeah, you have the flashiness, but if you don't have the fundamentals down, it's like you said, it's going to be tough. Yeah. And Vulcans having that fundamental give and go down, pat almost, is quite huge.
Gilliard being the beneficiary off of that give and go a few times. Now with 6 points on the day, 3 of 4 from the field. Golden Eagles. Stokes has the ball. Looks like they're setting up their offense.
Vulcans,
4 out and 1 under.
Vulcans playing that 2-2-1 zone. Double team.
I think this is more so of a 1-2-2, if I'm not mistaken. For 3, no rim, and will be a shot clock violation. Great defensive possession there by the Vulcans.
Yeah, the Vulcans, that zone defense, and especially the double team on the ball is huge.
Golden Eagles up. Excuse me.
Charleston now showing pressure. Definitely don't want Vulcans to get down the court anymore. It's a tip ball, so no back court.
Williams losing the handle. Ball stolen. Back all by herself, Van Zandt. Henry not able to do much, and they will score. Golden Eagles running a 2-2-1 press. As a fan behind me said, stay middle. Van Zandt called for the foul. Right in front of us. Yeah, easy way as we had a fan to beat 2-2-1 press. I've never really been a fan of it, only because it's such an easy press to beat, especially if you have people that can handle the ball. Because as soon as you break those 2 levels, you only have 1 person back to defend the basket. Gilliard for 3. Off the mark.
Strong. It's going to be
Terrell Williams hitting the floor. Kind of missed what happened, but Terrell getting the foul call for her, as that's the second time she's been pushed out of place.
Yeah, that foul call is going to go against Haley Moore. That's her 4th foul now. So a wee bit of foul trouble there. Because I believe it's 5 and you're out, if I'm not mistaken.
You would be correct. That's the only time I had noticed more than 5 is 6 in the NBA. Terrell losing her footing and being called for the travel. So a quick turnover off the inbound.
Yeah, Terrell a little bit upset there, thinking that it was just trying to take that Euro step, but got called for the travel.
Austin getting the screen from Mitrick. Mitrick at the wing. Pump fake, drives on Henry. Finds Van Zandt at the high post, but is fouled. She will head to the line. Or will they call it on the floor? And it looks like that's what they're going to do. They're just going to keep it on the floor.
And Nina Shaw checking back into the game for Henry. As you said, it looked like it was going to be a shooting foul, but it actually was a foul on the floor. So it's going to be Charleston ball underneath the basket.
Mitrick with the ball up top. Guarded by Kay Williams. Pass going. Take a step in. Ball off the mark for Stokes. Williams pushing the pace. Crossover move. Ooh. Layup just off the mark. And Terrell with the second chance points.
Terrell using that big frame in order to get the rebound, offensive rebound, and get the 2 points. It's going to be a foul.
Van Zandt will head to the line.
Foul's going to be against number 4, Nina Shaw. Like you said, Van Zandt heading to the line. Try and score a few more points here for the Golden Eagles.
Van Zandt being the Golden Eagles point leader in today's game right now with 9. That was her first foul shot of the game. The second one is good. Now push her to double digits. Shaw almost losing the ball, but pushing it back, and we'll pull it back. We'll let the offense set. Over to Williams. Williams fakes the pass, drives at the floater, and yes.
Yeah, we can't say enough, as we saw just there. The fundamentals with that just quick pull-up jumper being so crucial in scoring points for the Vulcans.
Yeah. That floater there giving Williams 11. Ball stolen away from the Eagles, just kind of losing the handle. I believe it was Austin. Just handled it.
Yeah, that high-pressure defense from the Vulcans slowly getting to the Eagles. They're losing the ball. Gilliard now directing traffic.
Vulcans again trying the give and go, but this time not open. Williams over to Terrell, somehow able to retain possession of it. Got a basket and the foul.
And what a finish there by Deja Terrell. Able to just power through and put the shot up, drawing the foul and getting the bucket. Foul's going to go against number 11, Jamia Naismith. It'll be her second foul of the game. Terrell looking to make this a 3-point play. Shot is up, just in and out of the rim. Almost offensive rebound off a foul shot. You don't see that too much.
No, not too often. Golden Eagles will pull it back. Naismith over to Francis with ball stolen. I believe Williams.
Shaw now slowing it down, trying to set up the Vulcan offense. Cruz giving a little bit of pressure to Shaw. Give back to Shaw.
Gilliard for three.
Ooh.
No. Well, Golden Eagles are slapping the ball out of bounds. It will be Vulcan basketball. And that will be an immediate timeout.
Immediate timeout. The score 63-37 with 4 minutes and 52 seconds left in this game. If you're California, what do you think they're talking about and how to finish this game off?
Right now, the Vulcans are at this point in the game score 63, as you said, 63-37. Just looking to do what they possibly can just to slow down this game, limit the possessions of the Golden Eagles, or at least not rushing anything on offense, because at this point there's no need to. Good things coming from the Vulcans when they slow it down.
Yeah, if I were just Strom, I'd be basically, you'd want to explain how to effectively hold the ball, chew out the clock, and then also, while scoring potentially in the process, just to maybe extend that lead, pad those stats a little bit, if that's really what Coach Strom is into. But I think right now it's just a matter of containing the ball and just letting the clock run down, not giving Charleston really too much time to try and come back.
Yeah. One thing I'd like to take a look at is the three-point shots here by both teams. The Golden Eagles are shot 20 so far in this game, while the Vulcans are only shot 13. Golden Eagles 3 for 20 and Vulcans 2 for 13. So that just tells you how much of this game has been much more in the paint and much more physical, and also for the mid-range as well.
Yeah, one thing that we had talked about with the field goal percentages, right now Cal is 45.6% from the field. So as you said about the team having a pretty decent or close to 50% field goal percentage is pretty good.
Shaw will inbound the ball. Finds Terrell, but Terrell just too far under the hoop. Nice little behind the back by Austin. Keep possession. Cruz with the step back. No, but Francis with the rebound. Williams throws her off. Kamaya Williams will come down with it, but losing the ball, but doesn't matter as Van Zandt is unable to keep it in bounds. Will be Vulcan basketball. It's been quite a few times where they've caught a break on turnovers. We will have a new Vulcan.
Yeah, new Vulcan checking in for Deja Terrell. It's going to be number 34, Olivia Huffman.
The 5'9" freshman out of New Bethlehem, PA. One thing I'd like to point out is this team for the Vulcans looks pretty different in terms of welcoming back 6 players, but we also have 6 players, 6 freshmen, and 2 transfers. So kind of different makeup for this team. And as you change the team, so does the chemistry. Kamaya Williams being hounded and fouled by Cruz at the wing.
Yeah, as you said, a different change-up and look here for the Vulcans team as a whole. But so far, I mean, it's all everyone is still communicating well. Everyone is still clicking. So right now, it is number 11, Kamaya Williams at the line for 2 shots because the Vulcans now are in bonus. First foul shot is good there by Williams. The foul was on Cruz. That is her first foul of the game. Williams' second free throw.
Just a bit too strong, but rebounded by Huffman.
Well, we were talking about that earlier. You don't see too many offensive free throw rebounds, but a good rebound there by Huffman.
On over to Gilliard. Back to Maya Williams. Williams for a deep 3. Left short. Cruz with the rebound. And is pushing it down the floor. Gilliard with the pressure, able to force a turnover for Cruz. And again, we will get more Vulcans. See, 21, Emily Knorr, and 14, Macy Sardone.
So yeah, obviously you can see Jess Strom a little feeling comfortable with the lead they have, subbing out some of the newer players just to get a little bit of rep time.
Yep.
Shaw able to escape the pressure.
Chardonnay Ohio. Come on, over to Shaw. And Shaw will pull it back. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Sardone's shot attempt is blocked. Kind of a bad position to put her in. Ooh. Fast break scored by Taylor Austin. Golden Eagles bringing the pressure.
Jump ball called. Possession is going to stay with California. So it's going to go to the sideline right in front of the Golden Eagle bench. So Charleston now showing heavy pressure. Just trying to get the ball back, put up as many points as possible to try and even mount a comeback.
And I believe that will be a timeout call. Or I'm not exactly sure what happened. Was that a shot clock violation? I completely missed it.
I'm not sure. I didn't catch it. The ref was kind of in my.
Oh, he called 10 seconds, I think, is what it was.
Oh, he called the 10-second violation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Completely missed it.
Yeah. Like I said, I couldn't really see.
Yeah, a lot going on.
No shots called.
Ref will call a foul before the shot.
Refs are conferring.
Not exactly sure what all happened there. There was a lot of contact is all I know. They will say the three is good.
I think they're going to call Shaw for a foul on the three. So wait, shot is good. Not sure what's going on here.
Yeah, it's definitely new to me.
The latest
Mitrick
plays.
wide open. Yeah,
and
that
it's
shot
good.
is good. 6-point swing in a matter of seconds. Shaw being double teamed down the sideline. Shaw losing the handle. Losing the ball.
Ref caught Naismith there, stepping on the line. Getting the ball back for the Vulcans. Yeah, looking at the summary here on my screen, it says that Taylor Austin's shot was good, but Nina was called for a foul. So I'm surprised it wasn't sending to the line. Unless it was an on-the-floor foul. I'm not sure what happened there.
Shaw taking her time. Guarded by Austin and fouled. Shaw will head to the line.
It's going to be Austin's first personal foul of the game. Shaw now at the line. Looking to put up 2 more points for the Vulcans here.
First shot is off the mark. That now pushes the team's free throw percentage to 66.7%. Now missed there, doing 62.5. Vulcans 10 and 16 from the free throw line. Austin has the ball, double teamed at the sideline, in trouble.
Looks like
Vulcans call for the foul though.
They're going to get Shaw on the hold there. Bringing in the sub now for Charleston. Clarissa Francis coming in now for it. Looks like Naismith coming off. Austin now looking to set up the Charleston offense.
Golden Eagles will keep it up top. Mitrick pulling it back. Huffman on her. Throws it out to the wing, but stolen by Shaw. Shaw will wait till everyone clears from the area. More on her now. A little bit of a mismatch positional-wise. Shaw taking her time, running out as much clock as she possibly can. Now, when you run down clock like this, probably still have to look for a good shot. Knowing when to go is just as important. 4-3. Snore, but that shot is short. Mitrick taking it down the court. Mitrick by herself, but passes it over to Austin. Austin for 3.
And it's good.
Kind of seems to be a 9-point swing. in favor of the Golden Eagles. Vulcans will, Coach Strom will call the timeout.
So yeah, as you said, a 9-point swing here for the Golden Eagles, showing a lot of pressure. Coach Strom definitely want to go over a few things here in this timeout about possibly breaking that full court press.
Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, if you're Charleston, the one thing you want to go over is looking to increase that pressure. Try and get the ball back as much as you can within the final minute and 11 seconds of this game.
Yeah, that is it's a 9-point swing, a 9-point run for the Golden Eagles. The two scorers being Austin and Mittrick. Austin scoring 6 of those. The Vulcans right now just scrambling just to keep possession. Right now they've had a complete defensive breakdown last few possessions. On offense, they just have yet to really do much. A couple shot attempts. Only thing worse than a missed shot is a turnover. Haven't done that, but the looks they've gotten on offense just haven't been too great.
Yeah, as we can see now, Coach Strom put in the majority of the starters back in now. Try and seal this game away. Looking like the pressure was getting to some of the newer players, so they put in the starters to definitely break that pressure.
Ramirez over to Smith and back to Shaw. Ramirez on the wing will take her time. Pressured by Nesmith.
Yeah, we're down to the final minute here in this game. California looking to put it away here. Double team.
Just missed Terrell, but Shaw able to get it. Harris had the ball smacked from behind. Will be Vulcan basketball. 3 seconds left on the shot clock, so they will have to get a shot up quick.
Yeah, some subs coming in now for Charleston. Francis coming in for Nesmith, and Mittrick coming in for Paris Stokes. Vulcan's got to get the ball here and get up a shot if they want to get some points on this possession.
Yes, and quickly. Terrell, the layup, just a bit too strong. Vulcan's on the pressure, but somehow able to retain possession is Austin. Golden Eagles will get the timeout, I believe.
I think a jump ball is going to be called there. Possession goes in favor. Yeah, it was a jump ball.
Okay.
Yeah, possession goes in favor of the Golden Eagles. So this Vulcan defense looking to tighten up, seal this game. 30 seconds and counting left on the clock.
Mittrick back outside, tipped by Smith. But Mittrick will take a three. No good. Harris with the rebound. 20 seconds left and the shot clock is off.
The shot clock is dead, looking to seal this game away. And it looks like they're going to do exactly that. Final 10 seconds, counting down here. Three seconds, and that will do it for this game. Your final score, California 64, Charleston 48. What a game.
Yeah, what a game here put on by both teams, and the Vulcans kind of got nonchalant there at the end, letting the Eagles go on the run that they did. But Vulcans going 2-0 in the record column. And that will do it for this game. I am Braxton Turner, joined by my partner here, Hunter Garman. Join us next time on the PSAC Network, CUTV, and CUTV Sports 1.